Let me show it to you an example of light sensor implementation. This Android application can control the brightness using light sensor. So this is our application. Okay, you can see the intensity value of lighting now is 58. Let's say I'm going to close the sensor. The sensor is located on the top left corner. If I close like this, it will decrease. Okay, if the intensity value is less than 15, it will be brighter. Okay, let's say we close it. Let us discuss in detail how to develop the Android application. First, you can go to the manifest. Okay, you can add the user permission. So you can open bracket here and you can select right setting. Okay. Then you can go to the main activity. Here you can type implement sensor event listener. And you can add the function which are on sensor change and on accuracy change. Click OK and automatically generate like this. And then here you can declare the object of the sensor manager. Yeah. And also the sensor and contact. Okay, let's look at the layout. Here we have a text view and no ID yet, so we are going to assign the ID. You can go to the XML file. You can add the ID here. Back to the main activity again. So you can declare the object, yeah, which is a text view. Now we have to link the text view in the layout into the Java and the Java file. So you can type text view equal to find view by ID r dot id dot text view. So you can type sensor manager equal to sensor manager get system service, and you can select sensor service. Okay, and then you can use the default sensor. So you can type the sensor equal to sensor manager, yeah, equal to get default sensor, and you can assign what type of the sensor here. So you can type a sensor dot type of light. Now we need to create a function that are going to be called when the sensor value change. So in order to do that, let's create the function. So you can go to the on sensor change here. So you can type the contact equal to get application contact, and you can add the condition here if sensor get type sensor dot type. When the sensor value changes, we want to capture what the new value is. So you can type text view, yeah, dot set tag, okay, and this is the value. You can type like this, yeah, event dot value and bracket. That is just one floating value. Every time we get new sensor value in, we are just going to override it with whatever current sensor value. We are not going to keep a long history of sensor value, just the most recent one. So it will be updated into the text view here. Then you can create two functions which are on pause and on resume. So you can type here and okay. Let's run the application. You can click the additional sensor here. So you can see the light sensor here. If you click the sig bar here, so it will change automatically. It will update light sensor value. Now we are going to control the brightness of the phone based on the light sensor value. Yeah. Let's say the light sensor value is less than certain value, so we will update the brightness on the phone. First thing, you need to get the permission from the device. So you can create a new function here, private void. Okay. we can declare the success here. We are going to use the start activity for result. So we are going to return the value. And we need to assign the request code here. For example, is 100. Yeah. So next, we need to create on activity result. This function is used to receive the result from the intent. So you can type protected void on activity and the parameter. So of course the request code. And the intent. Okay. Okay. Okay, next one. In order to set the brightness in our device, so you can create a function set brightness. Yeah. So you can type a private void set So this one is should be a integer value, yeah. Integer, for example, this one is a brightness. So this is parameter to assign the brightness value in our device. Okay, so you can type here if the brightness less than 0, so you can define the brightness equal to 0. Else if the brightness is greater than 255, so we can set the brightness equal to 255. Okay, we define the brightness value in between 0 to 255. Okay, next one, you can call the content resolver here, equal to get application contact and this one we can call screen brightness, comma, and the value that we want to set. So we can call the brightness. Okay, now we need to call this function inside the light sensor here. So you can type if, for example, event equal dot value, for example, less than 15. If the sensor value is less than 15, then you can set the brightness. So you can call get permission. You can call this function. Okay. After that, you set the brightness. For example, is 240. For example, maybe another condition. Yeah. Else if value. Okay. For example, if the light sensor is greater than 80, yeah, then you set the brightness. If the sensor value less than 15, we are going to set brighter. Okay, let's run the application. So this is the permission function. Yeah, you have to click this one. Okay, back. You need to try at your phone, then you can see the difference. Okay, you can explore the other sensor in your Android application. For example, ambience, temperature, proximity, pressure, relative humidity, magnetic field, and so on. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next video.